Hi, my name is Sandra West, and I wanted to reflect on my circle time experience during my practicum. In watching back my video, I noticed that I am very confident in doing the circle time simply because even though we don't call it circle time, I do it every day. But it was harder for me in working with children from another classroom because I didn't know the children as well and know what what their interests were. Um, they did seem to enjoy my story, even though we are discouraged uh, in reading to large groups in our normal work experience. But I thought I would go ahead and give it a try. And they did like my story on, especially on the rabbits, and that I have one called about Juliet, and one about Bandit, and also one I made up about my little dog Maybelline. They really, really liked those, and they really loved my little snowman story where I had made the snowman set, and they had the three little houses. So they really liked that, but. Of course, I didn't get all done all that I had planned. So it's because large group time, as we call it, i.e., circle time, is just about 15 minutes, and you're really not going to hold their attention for that long. Um, they like the songs, they like doing the finger plays, and they like talking about what was going to happen during the day and what possible experiments or projects we were going to do. Um, So, all in all, I like the circle time. Discovered it does not work well for kids with sensory problems. Um, and with the kids with sensory issues, you need to offer them another activity to do during circle time. And that was something that I had failed to think about, even though I do have special needs children in my own room. We have got to the point with them that while they may not completely participate in the group, they will stay in the area. And in this classroom that I'm doing my practicum in, is a child there that cannot sit in a large group and is having even harder times in smaller groups. So that is something that I need to focus on more. I need to learn how to include these children in the groups. But overall, like I said, I like doing circle time or large group time. I enjoy, because that's usually during the mornings, I enjoy um, the reactions of the children as they learn what to expect during the day, how they get excited over their learning. Which I close my circle time with a song, and it's a song that talks about what's expected, but it's also a very happy song that I'm glad that they're there today, and we're just going to enjoy the day, and we're having fun, and we're swinging our hips, and we're twisting our feet, and we're waving our arms, and just having a good time together. That's kind of my reflection on it. I just wish that like I said, that there was things that we could do for the children with the sensory issues that just cannot seem to participate in a group such as Circle Time. So that's kind of my reflection on how Circle Time went. And my lead teacher in that classroom really enjoyed that I did it for her. I think she kind of liked getting the break and then being able to go over and work on her goal while I was doing circle time, while still being in the area to observe how it was going. And I just appreciated it very much. Something else I also noticed, and I failed to mention, in the when watching my video, I noticed that some of the children that were kind of a little bit behind the others kind of got a little more wiggly, and it took a minute to draw them back in. And the most simple way to draw them back in was just to specifically ask them a question, just kind of raise your hand and say, for example, Brianna, well, what do you like to do? Or how would you like this story to end? Or how do you think this story should end? And they would get drawn back in to the group and they would participate and become very excited that they were able to have their input into what we were doing and learning during that time.